Are you thinking about making a move to Greensboro, North Carolina, and you want to know all there is to know about the neighborhood of New Irving Park? Well, then today you are going to want to check out this video. My name is Meredith Parsons. I'm a realtor. I live here. I love it here. I want you to move here and love it here as much as I do. And if you could do this, it would be so awesome. If you could like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because each week I'm going to be taking on a little tour, a little adventure of all things Greensboro Triad area, and I wouldn't want you to miss out. You ready to go check out New Irving Park? Let's go. In the neighborhood of New Irving Park. If you saw my video last week, it was on Old Irving Park. So this one is obviously newer. This neighborhood is just right, hop, skip, and a jump away. It's right across the street. You just cross over a cone and then you're over in New Irving Park. So New Irving Park was built between the 60s and the 90s. There is one section called the Knolls, which those were built in the 2000s. So those are newer, but all the rest of them are older. Well, it depends on what you think is old. We all have different, numbers, because my house is a 1938 house, so that to me is old. So, so this neighborhood is great because it's a wide variety of houses. You've got brick ranches, you've got some modern ones in here, you've got like your traditional houses. Look at how pretty all those trees are. Some people live there their whole lives. Some of them have not been touched, which can also mean you can get in here at like a great price and then you can just renovate it. It's that easy. Renovating can be hard. That's not for the faint of heart, but I love it. So that's something that you can think about. If you're thinking about getting over here, that this may be a price range you can't make happen, you could. Within the last 6 months, they've ranged in price from $550,000 to $1.3 million. It just depends. There's some over on Lake Forest that are on water that are over $1 million houses, much bigger lots. But these tend to be probably a third to a half an acre lot. Some of them have garages, some of them don't. Like, it all just depends. They're all really, really different, which is what I always like, is that they're not super cookie cutter. The size of the house runs between like 2,900 up to 8,500, which is massive. So it all just depends like what size it is, what the square footage is going to be, what the price per square foot is. So that ranges from 154 to 234. So last month in October, the average sales price of a house here was $650,000. So that roughly gives you an idea of what you would really be getting in here for. That's the average. What I love the trees, I love the sidewalks. I believe that there are sidewalks on almost every street. So it is a safe way to get around, walking on the sidewalk. With your dogs, or you're with your kiddos, or if you're just out walking. So I do love that about that. I do love that people take care of their houses here and keep up with it. There's a lot of construction and renovation signs here in the neighborhood, so it just shows you that people care and take care of their houses. What's close by? You've got the shops up at Pisgah Church and Elm. Tons of, there's grocery stores and shops there, restaurants. You've got Harris Teeter, which is on Lawndale, which is right next to Target, and Party City, and PetSmart. And those are just right up there on Lawndale. Every time I go outside, my eyes water. Why? I don't know. It's so weird. They don't water until I go outside. And I love that everything is so close. And I love that you can get anywhere in like 12 to 15 minutes. That's with traffic. That's without traffic. Green spaces, because you're on the northern side, you can be to Country Park super quick. You can be to Burmill really quick. You can be to the Science Center in no time. If you wanted to join swim and tennis, you've got Sherwood, which is just around the corner, or you have the Greensboro Country Club, which is pricey. Sherwood's the definite less expensive alternative. I would look into that when we're talking like maybe $1,000 a year. So that's always fun. And if you're looking for schools, they would be slotted for Irving Park Elementary, Mendenhall, which is literally within the neighborhood, middle school, and then Page High School. We are here at the Knolls, one little pocket section of New Irving Park. There are townhouses over on that side, and then these are the homes. Obviously new, obviously way bigger than the other homes for the most part, we're seeing. These range in size from like 4,000 to over 6,000 square feet, and range in price from the 8s up to like well over $1 million. But these are newer and they are bigger. So I appreciate you sticking to the end. I hope you learned all that you wanted to about the neighborhood of New Irving Park. If you've got any questions, put them in the comments below. I appreciate you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.